In the deserts of western China, a desperate attempt to hold back the sands. According to today's report, climate change will be felt in many different ways. Some people, like here, will try to cope. Others, especially the poorest, will have the hardest time adapting. The evidence, the report says, is mounting from every region on the planet, from the melting of the ice in the Arctic to the effect on the rise of sea level. This issue has become a personal cause for the Secretary-General of the United Nations, and he launched this new publication.
Science has spoken. There is no ambiguity in their message. Leaders must act. Time is not on our side.
The report lays out the potential impacts of climate change and options for tackling it, and the most controversial is that fossil fuels like coal should be phased out by the end of the century. That would be a huge undertaking, because fossil fuels generate about 2/3 of the world's electricity. The report says they should only be used if the carbon dioxide they emit is captured in plants like this one. But this technology is in its very earliest days. With fossil fuels providing the backbone of the global power supply, every attempt to negotiate a new treaty on greenhouse gases always failed. Most recently, 5 years ago. Economic pressures and national politics intervened. Now the UN will try again in Paris next year. But has anything really changed?
We are seeing countries previously who refused to take action now taking action. We're seeing countries who refused to really even negotiate on this issue now coming to the table. So the politics of climate change in the UK, in Europe and around the world is changing.
And the dirt storm has hit.
A dust storm during a record drought in Oklahoma last summer. Scientists say extremes are set to become more likely as emissions of carbon dioxide keep rising. They've made their conclusions very clear. Now we'll see how governments respond.